Cultural, historical, and gender issues is the last principle of a trauma-informed leadership. The organization is able to move past stereotypes and biases related to race, ethnicity, age, gender identity, sexual orientation, religion, or geography. Decisions based on policies and procedures within the organization are responsive to all racial, ethnic, and cultural needs of those within the organization. To overcome cultural, historical, and gender issues, leaders will need to uncover, repair, and transform relationships. Leaders should identify biases that might shape our behaviors. Leaders will uncover by 1. Identifying biases. Implicit biases can be unlearned once they are recognized, such as affinity biases, people who favor people with similar backgrounds, experiences, personal traits, or attribution biases, people who tend to excuse behaviors as a response to circumstances, or even confirmation biases, people who agree with the evidence that backs up the initial belief. Leaders will also uncover by fighting stereotypes. The first strategy, substitution, is a useful technique to identify biases. See the resource page for the implicit bias survey. Individuation is like seeing people first. No group is a monolith. Or, just slow down. Take time to clear biases with the right decision making. Leaders may also identify behavior differences, such as those who are extroverts. These are highly sociable people who seek out others to work with. Ambiversion, equal degrees of extroversion and extroversion. Or introversion. These people are more comfortable focusing on inner feelings, thoughts, and ideas. Lastly, identify values and areas for growth. Leverage opportunities to enable people to understand and value the differences in others. Staff come from a variety of cultures and backgrounds. It is important to provide education about cultural and historical traditions of the community being served, as well as education on the staff serving the community. Leaders can also prepare by allowing the flexibility of schedules. Honor the days of cultural celebrations. Allow mental health days to distress. Work with time off to allow staff to balance work and life loads. Leaders can also promote team building by increasing engagement and professional development. Focus more on productivity. Demonstrate effective communication. Encourage collaborative leadership and set team standards. Lead with empathy. Listen and be present in all conversations. Show humility and self-awareness. Invest in building and maintaining relationships. Set standards and give feedback. And always build a culture of empathy. It is important that a leader can promote a more inclusive staff. You can do this by leading transformative processes that fosters communication as the foundation. Engage the staff in the organizational planning processes. Train all staff members, not just a few. Create a safe and inviting environment. Prevent secondary traumatic stressors like adding additional workloads. And lastly, if you need to, hire